Hey YouTube, I am still not done going through all the news. Apparently there was also some stuff that came out yesterday from USA Today about Jerry Harris. Did you guys remember Jerry Harris? There was a Netflix documentary that went on and it was named Cheer. It was related to all these cheerleading competitions or cheer activities. And a gentleman by the name of Jerry Harris was convicted of SA of minors and sentenced to 12 years in jail. Listen to this. Hey guys, so this is the USA Today article that I was referring to. This is related to Jerry Harris, the former star on the Netflix documentaries Cheer, which followed these cheerleaders in the competitive cheerleading arena. They basically followed them around, followed their practices, things of that nature. He was a 22-year-old man that preyed upon younger boys, and he was charged with SA of a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old. The 15-year-old for an assault in a bathroom, and the 17-year-old for soliciting photos and videos through Snapchat. During a plea agreement, it was acknowledged that he had more victims than these two. However, because of the plea agreement, the prosecutors dismissed those charges. His attorney was seeking 8 years for this, and the prosecutors were seeking 15 years. And the judge came up with 12 years in prison, followed by an 8-year probationary sentence. So the attorneys for the family says Jerry Harris' guilt has been firmly established. After a nearly 7-hour hearing, U.S. District Judge also put 8 years of supervised release, which I just explained that. Harris apologized to his victims, saying he was wrong and selfish, that he regrets his decision and am deeply sorry, that all he can do going forward is try to do better and be a better person. I did not deserve forgiveness, but I pray that one day you might find it in your heart. Harris' attorney also argued for a 6-year, so I said 8 years, so she was arguing for a 6-year prison term as opposed to the 8-year that I had just stated. In court documents, they cited Harris's difficult childhood as some of the same conduct that he was being found guilty of was actually perpetrated upon him as well. So there's a lot going on with this story, a lot going on behind the scenes of this Jerry Harris. It's sad that he himself, a victim of this, would actually be the perp and commit this upon other victims, making him the monster, just like he had done to him. And it's just sad. It's a repetitive cycle. So hopefully, he does not ever do this again. Hopefully this punishment is strong enough. Assistant U.S. Attorney Kelly Guzman had asked for a 15-year sentence. In court documents, she acknowledges Harris' traumatic upbringing, but said it was not a blank check to commit these kinds of offenses against minors. Harris used his celebrity and wealth to continue to exploit these young children, expanding the tools available to him to manipulate them and gratifying his seemingly unsustainable desires. So this guy was a pretty bad dude, and clearly has gotten justice. The victims of this have received justice today. So I thought it was interesting and wanted to share it with you. Thank you, and God bless. So again, it is a sad case. I'm glad the victims got their justice, and I hope this never happens again. We need to bring awareness to this type of stuff and realize that there are strict consequences to conduct like this. And as we see here, I believe justice was served in this case. Not only did he get 12 years in jail, he also got 8 years of a supervised release, basically a probation for 8 years additional after that. So this sentence is very harsh, and hopefully people understand that this kind of conduct will not be tolerated, and if it is, you have harsh consequences of your conduct. So everybody, let's keep the streets safe, and you see something, say something.